And welcome back. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the syllabus page in Canvas and talk about how to use syllabus content blocks to support student engagement. When you first open the syllabus page in a Canvas course, this is what you see. It's just some basic boilerplate information and then the auto-generated course summary under it. It's fine, but it doesn't really help students find important information or get excited about the course. And it's hard to tell that that syllabus link at the top is even the syllabus link. And let's be honest, most students aren't going to dig through a multi-page syllabus in the first place. So what if we made it better? Here's an example of what the same syllabus page could look like. So on this page, we have a statement that says this version of the syllabus highlights the key points, and then it students to that syllabus link to let them know that they can download the full syllabus there. Then we have headings over here that say what you'll learn, what you'll do, how you'll engage, and how to get started. Under the What You'll Learn tab, it just gives a description of the course and then has an accordion with each of the course outcomes on it. And then in each of those, it explains what students do in the course to meet that outcome. Under What You'll Do, I have a brief little teaching philosophy here and a little bit more information about how I give feedback, my late work policy, and those are all clickable pop-ups. And then I have very brief descriptions about the activities and assignments in my course and a cute little pie chart to show the breakdown of assignments that I made in Canva. For the How You'll Engage page, I made some flip cards here that show the different ways that students can interact with each other and myself in Canvas. So on the front of the card, I say what it is and a brief description of it and maybe how I'll use it. And then when I flip them, it gives students tips for success to be successful in that engagement opportunity. And then the How to Get Started part just talks about the Getting Started module a little bit more and gives some information about what's on each page of the Getting Started module. Okay, so let's start with the big picture here. You should always continue to upload your complete official syllabus at the top of your syllabus page, just like you normally would. That document still needs to meet all of those university requirements and guidelines that we all know and love. What we're focusing on in this video is how to supplement that full document with some learner-centered design elements that make key information from your syllabus easier for students to access and understand. So to help us do that, I've created some syllabus block templates in the DesignPLUS sidebar that are based on best practices and that let you customize them to fit your course and whatever you want to do. These blocks are designed to highlight the most essential information from your syllabus, whatever you think that is, in ways that encourage student interaction, improve comprehension, and support their success from the first day of class. So let's take a closer look at each one of these blocks. The first one here is the FAQs. So the Frequently Asked Questions block gives students a place to find answers to common course-related questions. This helps reduce confusion and can save you time by cutting down on repeated emails. What I like most about this one is that it's easy to update. So as the course progresses, you can easily add more questions to this accordion or update them to be more relevant or just include more information about them if maybe you find a way to answer a question better. So being able to update it and refer back to it throughout the course is definitely a bonus. This next one is the key points one, and this is the one that the example I just showed is based on. So this syllabus block highlights the most important takeaways you want students to remember about the course. Think of it kind of like your syllabus elevator pitch, so like a quick way to center students on what matters most. And this supports engagement by giving students a clear sense of directions and expectations right away. So it just has some boilerplate examples of things that you could include in each of these tabs. But as you remember, you can take it a step further and do something like I did with that example earlier if you wanted to as well. The next one is the question set example. And this interactive block just gives you some short, quick check questions that help students actively process key syllabus information. So it's a great way to reinforce learning and make sure that students actually read the syllabus and highlight things that are commonly missed or misunderstood, or things that you just really want to make sure students know about your course. And in this question set, I just have tabs for different questions, and these are just common questions that a lot of people tend to ask in syllabus questions, and then some blank empty ones for you to fill in. Next is the course readiness checklist. So this checklist gives students a step-by-step guide to what they should do before they dive into the course content. So it can include things like reading the syllabus document, or having a reliable laptop or a desktop computer to work on materials for the course. It could be things like having purchased the textbook, which is a big one, or finding the course Q&A discussion boards, kind of like a scavenger hunt. So it could be anything you really want it to be, and students can even check these boxes, but they don't save, just so you know that. Again, each of these blocks are optional and completely customizable, but together they work to support learner-centered design. So they make the syllabus more approachable and interactive while keeping it consistent with the official document. But please don't use every block at the same time. These are meant to enhance your syllabus, not overwhelm it or replace it. So focus on blocks that will most help students engage with your course. And always make sure that the content in the blocks matches what's in your full syllabus. So again, they're here to complement, not contract that official syllabus information. Okay, so let's go back to this plain syllabus page. Now that you've seen what each block is for, let's take a quick look at how to use and update them. So to get started, you can go to the syllabus page in your Canvas course and click Edit in the top right corner. Then we'll open the sidebar with Control-1, or let it automatically open for us. Okay, and I just am going to make this window a little bit bigger. Okay, so to get to the syllabus template blocks, we're going to put our cursor at the bottom of this template content block. And I'm going to just choose the template content element and add a paragraph after it. Okay, so now that we have a paragraph under it, we're going to go to Add New Elements, and we're going to find a content block and add that in there. Now that we have a content block in there, we can go to our template content for content blocks and go down to where it says syllabus. Okay, so now that we have a content block, we can scroll down to where it says syllabus to open up the syllabus content blocks. And we can see all of the ones that I just walked you through are here. So we have the readiness checklist, the question set, the key points one, the FAQ. So we can choose which one we like there the most. So I'm going to go with the readiness checklist. Okay, so you can see here that I have an editor-only note there for you, just to remind you that it's supposed to supplement your syllabus, not replace it. And then it also tells you to customize it to fit your specific course's needs. So this course doesn't have a textbook, so I just am going to highlight this checkbox and delete it. I do want students to know how to contact me, but I'm going to put my name there instead of my instructor. And then I do want them to read the syllabus document. They should have a reliable laptop. So all of those are true. And then students can't see this editor-only note, so I'm going to leave that there, but I don't really need this heading. So I think I'll delete that. And then the content block I added earlier is kind of redundant now, so I don't need that. So I will delete that also. Okay, so now this template syllabus block template where the syllabus lives is kind of redundant. So I'm going to delete as much of this as I can. Note that you have to keep this template content block in the course if you're at UTA for the upload syllabus tool to work correctly. But you can delete the text around it. So I can have that, and then it'll say, please review the syllabus document linked at the top of this page. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to choose update syllabus at the bottom here so that I can see what it looks like. Okay, so syllabus, that looks good. Please review the syllabus document linked at the top of the page. Okay, these are all clickable. Cool, that worked. Okay, but I do want to put my course number up here. I think that would be helpful. Okay, so I'm going to go to the banner title. I'm going to do my course number. And that'll add it in there for you. And then you could add the title of your course so you don't have two syllabus headings if you want. I think I'll just put in a different course title. Okay, so now the syllabus link stands out a bit more because it's not like the third time on the page that the page says syllabus. So it draws a bit more attention to it. And then that all looks good. So I'll click save again, and that looks good. I think we're all set. So thanks for watching, and let us know which one of these syllabus content blocks you use, or if you have other syllabus template block ideas, let us know. Thanks for watching, and happy designing!